so that so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a edit and delete method. So to make edit and delete, what I need to do? Can anyone tell me? Go to your index.cshtml. Here you have a type, right? Yes or no? Do you have a type or not? Create new type and everything. Here I'm going to have one more TD tag, where I'm going to say edit TD tag. I'm going to say delete. Okay, I have an edit tag as well as delete. Now in this, here I'm going to have a TD tag. Here I'm going to have anchor class btn, which is a CSS we are going to apply. btn hyphen outline hyphen secondary. No, don't. Yeah, this is better. Outline hyphen secondary. I say the name of the anchor is edit. Okay, I got the anchor tag. Now go back, copy the same thing. Put here. I say outline as danger, so that you are going to delete. Danger is nothing but a red color. Okay. Now what you are going to do? You're going to use delete. Okay. Now run the project. Now you see there is a edit, there is a delete. Am I getting or not? Am I getting a button of edit and delete? Say yes or no?
Yes.
Do I need to pass a delete with ID or not? When I have to pass an ID, the corresponding ID need to be get it from the action method. So for that, what you need to do first? Go to type controller. Under here, public reaction delete GUID of ID. Okay, return redirect to action. Once the delete success, you have to show the list. So that's what I'm using, redirect to action of index. Now, what I need to do to call this delete method, do I need to have a route, right? Say yes or no. Do we need a route or not?
Yes.
So how are you going to get that route? Can anyone tell me? Simply HTTP get, and then you should have a route of delete. Do I need to pass an ID?
Yes.
So how are you going to pass that ID? Here I say ID colon. Do we need to have a data type of the ID? We discussed, right? GUID we need to pass. So this ID will automatically get this method. Okay. Now to pass this data in the list dot in the index.cshtml, do I need to create a ASP controller, ASP action method? Do I need to create
Yes,
a
we
ASP
need to.
controller and action method or not? So what do you need to do here? ASP hyphen controller. What is your controller? Type.
Type
What is your action?
delete.
Delete. Do we need data to pass? ASP hyphen
Yes.
route
ID.
hyphen ID. Do you need to pass here model dot?
Type
Sorry.
model.id, right?
Yeah, correct. Type model dot ID. So that what will happen? This delete method will have a URL along with the ID. Now you see, when I save it, go back to your type controller, put a breakpoint. Now try to run the project. Vivek, you understand? Varsha, Vaibhav Pathedi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Prashant Reddy,
Yes, sir. Yeah,
you got
I
the
got
point?
it. Yeah, I got the point. Yeah.
So what will happen? You are making an association between the delete method with the ASP controller. Now what will happen when I click on delete?
It will follow this action, delete action.
Yes, that's correct. It is showing multiple endpoints of delete. Okay, fine. I understand. You say simply delete type. The method route name should be common for both brand and here, right? So better to have this name. Here you use delete type. Action method name I'm changing. So that the unique name I'm creating. Now save
So
all.
why are you creating renaming it to delete type? Do we have any other delete method for this?
Yes, in the brand we created.
Yeah.
We have a brand controller here. We already created a one more controller already named called brand controller. Here we are having a delete.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is the mismatch happening. Okay. Because it is calling to delete method. Which method I need to take it doesn't understand. Both are having an ID parameter. To make unique method, we need to go for specifying the purpose of the delete type, delete brand, something like that. Okay. Yeah, Nitin, you're saying something.
But we have added the controller name as well in that the case, right?
The controller name you are adding, but still it won't understand properly with the route.
Yes.
Okay. Always it will see controller, see the same two classes having a same method name. Is it correct?
Yes.
It is a mismatch, right? When you try
Mhm.
to create object.
Right.
So that is the one happening here. Clear? See,
Okay.
I have a class A and I have a class B. I'm trying to create object. When I'm trying to create an object, which class I need to create object, you need to define or not.
Yes.
But when you click on a URL will understand that which object it has to create a type controller object or it has to create a brand controller object. It get confused, right? Based on the
Mhm.
method. Right or wrong?
Yeah, that is correct.
In that scenario, you have to specify method name will be different for each and every individual controller class. Clear?
Okay.
So now go back to your type controller. You see delete type. Okay. Now try to run it. See, I got a delete. Now I am trying to delete the fridge. Click delete. You see, I got an ID. Do I get an ID from the delete type? Say yes or no.
Yes.
What are the ID I am passing? That ID I am getting. Now what happened? Assume the delete type is successful. When you click continue, it will again come back to the list. So here I need to build a logic of ID, right? Say yes or no. Do I need to build a logic of ID or not?
Yes.
Where I need to delete the type. Come on, guys. Everybody is sleeping. Prashant, Nitin, Kavita, Mahesh. You guys are sleeping.
No,
right?
no.
Okay, so what you need to do? Go to your iType service. You say here void delete type pass GUID. Clear?
Yes.
Now what you need to do? You need to implement this method in your service. Do we need to implement a method? Right click,
Yes.
quick action, implement interface. Now go back to here, delete type ID. Now you are trying to implement. Before trying to implement, what you need to do? If ID equal to GUID dot
Empty.
empty, what you need to do? Throw new exception type ID is not valid. Am I right? So first you need to do that. Okay, now what I need to do? Based on this ID, you cannot delete the object. So what do you need to do? You need to write a query, get the type model. Am I right? So to do that, type model equal to this dot underscore type repository dot types type model dot no, this dot type dot
Get type.
no type list. Yeah, type models dot where ID lambda. Am I right?
Yes.
So what do you need to do? You instead of using this, better to have T. Okay. So you simply say type dot ID. So now you have to push this to the next line. And then what you need to do? You need to push this also the another line. So what will happen? This type model will get an ID with the first record. Now, do I need to directly use a remove or do I need to validate whether the type model having a data?
First we need to
Can I
validate
directly
the type
delete?
model. No, first need to validate the type model.
If type model equal to null, what you need to do? Throw new exception saying that what? Type
Not found.
will not found based on the what? 0, comma,
ID.
ID. Right? Am I right or wrong? Whatever the ID you are getting, it is not working. Cannot have exception system. So you do one thing, dot toString. So convert into a string. Let's see it will work. Why da? Okay, leave it. Don't do anything. Based on the ID you put. Okay. Now what do you need to do? This dot underscore type repository dot remove of type model object and then this dot underscore type repository dot save. Done. To complete your coding. Now what you need to do? You need to call this method in your controller before you are returning the action. Here, always a best practice. Again, you have to check one more condition here. Equal to GUID dot empty. What do you need to do? Throw new argument. You are passing an argument exception saying that ID is not valid. Okay, always a best practice. In every method, you need to check your input parameter. If it is not matching, you have to throw an exception. Now go back, try to run it. Now go to delete. Now you see I got an ID. This will check the condition. GUID is not empty. So coming, hey. What is the mistake I did here? Tell me.
I will not call the service method.
We are not called any service method. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Vaibhav, Bora, are we calling any service method here?
No.
Right, sir. No, sir.
No, right? We are not
Delete
calling
from
any service
database.
method, right? So what to do? We should call
Yes,
this dot
type service.
dot delete type of ID. Understand? So you are calling a type service dot delete type of ID. Now what do you need to do when you run the project? When you click delete, you see here, no condition. Coming back to the delete method, you are checking a null. Now you are calling a object of type model. Now you see the type model you are receiving as a fridge. Now what you are going to do? Run net repository save changes. Then redirect to action. Now see the type fridge is deleted or not. Type with the fridge in the header is deleted or not. Now you see, let me take a breakpoint. Go back to your UI, click delete, click laptop. It is deleting or not? Say yes or no.
Yes.
It's deleted, right? Durga, Bora Bhargav. Now we need to edit functionality. To get an edit functionality, what you need to do? The same logic. What you are going to do? First, you prepare your code. Public action result edit of ID. GUID. Okay. Now, you simply say this one. What do you need to do? Throw new argument exception. ID is not valid. Clear? Whether your ID is valid or not. Now, what do you need to do? Say, sir. What do you need to do, ma? Return. You need to pass a view. I'll tell you why do we need a view. Just keep this, okay? Now, do I need to create a view for edit? do I need to create a view for edit or not?
Yes.
Yes.
So before that, I'm going to use edit type. It's a best practice. You will have the module name. Right click, add view, empty razor, scroll up, click on add. What is your view name?
Edit
What is
type.
your view name?
Edit item or something.
Edit type.
Type. Your action method name and view name should be same. Clear my point? Always you should have a action method name and your view name should be always same. Prashant,
Yeah, sure. Okay.
you should not change it. Okay. Click add. Clear? Now what I'm going to do, I'm copying everything. I just go back to my create type. Just copy this as it is. No need to do anything. Only thing I'm going to change in the UI is instead of create, I'm going to have edit. Understand? Understand or not?
Yes.
Then hyphen at model dot name. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to edit a particular type. That's why I'm using edit model. Now here, I don't want to pass a create model because create model have only name. So for that, go here, go to your model, try to create update type model, a class name called update type model. Listen carefully, this is most important. Okay, just go here, say update type model. Okay, now what I'm going to do? What the things I'm going to do have here in this class? Can anyone tell me? Public.
We need to take the
Public.
fields.
I'm going to create a
Data
public
annotation. Public string.
GUID ID get set method. Public string name get set method equal to string dot empty. So we created a two models. Say yes or no? Am I created a model?
Yes.
Now, on top of that, I'm going to have required of error message. This is most important. What I'm going to do? Type name is mandatory. This is the one you are going to check in your tag helper. Am I right? Do we need to get the name of type name is mandatory? Now done. Save all. Now what you need to do in the type here, assume instead of using a create type model, I'm going to change it as update type model. When I get an update, the create title will change it to what? Update. Update. Now I copy this entire div. Okay. Now I say paste here. Here I'm going to use ID. Okay. Here I'm going to use type ID. And then instead of using an input text box, I'm going to use a label as it is. I'm going to use a label as it is. I come here. I can say here @ model dot. I'm going to print ID. Now here, I don't want these two because I'm going to show only the ID. ID cannot be modified. Now I got the value. I got the value of ID. I got the value of name. with the same span class and everything. Nothing changed. Now what do you need to do? What do you need to do? You go here in the submit, you should call an update type. Okay, so what you need to do, you just make changes, update type. Keep this ready. I'll tell you when you are going to call this method. Okay, save all. Now go to your type controller. You need to write a little bit of logic. What is the logic we are going to create? First, go to iType type service. Here, update, type model, edit, pass GUID of ID. This is most important. Without this update type model edit, you can't able to build a logic. So what you have to do? Right click, quick action, implement interface. Now
Instead
go
of
back.
edit type, we can rename the, sir, that one.
It's a method name, right? That is
That's
not a
fine.
problem.
Okay.
That is not a problem. Probably you can have that. Not a problem. It's for a better understanding. You
Yeah.
can have edit type. Okay.
Yeah.
And now come here. You say edit type. With the object name we are calling, right? So automatically it will call the edit.
Got your
Okay.
point. Yeah.
So now here what you need to do? If ID equal to GUID dot empty, this is not required. What do you need to do? Throw exception. ID is not valid, something like this. Okay. See, it is not required, but as a best practice, you should maintain. Okay. Now what do you need to do? First, you need to get the type model value. Type model equal to this dot type repository dot type models dot where type lambda type dot ID equal to whatever the ID you are passing, you have to use that dot first star default function. Okay, now you see if there is no data, it will return a null, so that this type model object should receive null also. Okay, that is the reason we are using this now, where okay, you got the type model. Now what you need to do? You need to check whether the type model is null or not. If type model equal to null, throw new exception saying that type model is not null. Okay. And then once you received this, do I need to update the type model object? Do I need to update a type model object? So update type model equal to
If
new
type
of,
model is equal to null, type model, I think if statement is something mistake.
1 second, I'll tell. What is the mistake? You are
Yeah,
getting a type model.
no, not a mistake in the if statement. It's a message. Type model is not
That's
valid.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. Is not null is right actually, because this type model is actually getting a return value as a null.
Okay,
right?
sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's correct. Okay.
Okay, you are receiving a null value. So what you need to throw? It should not be a null, right?
Okay.
Now, ID is equal to type model dot id comma name. Okay, you create an object. Now what you will do? Return date type model. Clear? You got the return object? Say yes or no. You got the return object or not? See, there are
Yes.
4 functionalities we are making. First, what we are making? We are checking the ID null. Yes. After checking the ID null, successful, then you are getting data from the database. Once you get the data from the database, again you are checking whatever the data you are receiving is not null or not. If it is not null, you have to convert that object into whatever the UI required object, and then finally returning that. So there are 4 steps are happening in this edit or not? Are we doing a 4 steps or not? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Step 1, checking the null. Step 2, retrieving data. Step 3, whatever the data you are retrieving from the database, you are checking a null. One step, this is successful, then coming back, you are updating your corresponding model and sending back to the user. Is it correct? Everybody? Parsha, Srini, Prashant Reddy? Yes or no?
Yes.
Nitin, Mahesh, Bora Bhargav, Durga? Yes or no? Done.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, go back to your controller. Where is your controller? This controller. Do we need to call that object? Update type model, update type model equal to this dot underscore type service dot edit type of ID. Clear? Now, once you get the update model, you copy this update model as a what you typed view. Am I right? I told you, right? Last class in the brand, I want to pass a typed object. What are the data this view will be getting, which we will call this as a view model object. Am I right or wrong? View is tightly coupled with the model. We call this as a view model object. Now what you are going to do? When you run it, you will get the edit value. You see here, I have a type name, edit, and delete. Now click on, I'm going to say that mobile values or something like that. Okay, click on edit. What nahi going? Just go. Something wrong. What is that wrong? Let's fix that. Okay. What is the wrong? Tell me. In this
HTTP
method, there is a wrong.
Route. Yeah.
Route is missing, I think.
route.
HTTP
So what do you
post
need to do?
get okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Make sense? Am I correct or wrong?
Yes, that is correct.
Now what I need to do? Clean,
Try to save and
build a solution. Now I am trying to run the project. What here? One guy came and said, I want to attend and see. He left. Edit. Nothing is happening. Okay.
So routes, ASP routes. That is
Okay. See, you got it? You got a mobile? You got a television? You got a mobile? Clear? Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to say Samsung TV television, something like that. When you click a submit, what will happen? You need to get this both ID and name. So how to do that? The submit button will be there in the edit type. Here you see update type, right? Now go back to the controller of type. What do you need to do? Public action update type of update type model. Okay, here return redirect to, I'm redirecting to action method of index. Index. Now what do you need to do here in the top? The action, what do you need to do? HTTP post route of, I simply use update type. Okay, I'm just going to use update type, putting a breakpoint. Now you see when you run. Very easy. Within 5-10 minutes, we can finish it. If you know things properly, we can easily finish it. Hardly 2 hours to 3 hours, basic functionality of edit can be completed. CRUD operation. Now you see you got the television, Samsung television. When you click submit, you see the update type model is receiving an object or not with the ID television. ID is null. Why? Why ID is null?
We are not passing in route ID. Only we are passing update type.
No.
Huh?
Do we need that? We are using an ID value right here. ASP4 we are using, right? We are using ID, right?
Okay.
Let's go to brand. You see here, the same way I'm doing. Understand?
Okay.
So no change at all. Here also I'm doing the same. Is there any change? But what is the difference? Okay. We are passing the model ID. Now update brand model, update type model. Where is that edit type? What you said is right. ASP-route model dot ID. Sino, వచ్చేసింది.
అదంతా మీరు
Flow. Am I right?
అర్థమైంది.
Hey, it's a great man. Samsung. Submit. There you go. You got the ID and mobile. Super, Sino. Thank you. Now what you need to do here, you can have
Update.
void
So sorry,
update
I missed why
type.
why didn't we get an ID previously?
See, previously we are not passed a parameter in the edit type CSHTML. Are we passing a parameter route ID?
Okay. For button,
So
submit button. Okay.
yes, but I am not passing the ID. If I pass, what will happen? This ID will be, while posting the request, this ID will be part of your object. It automatically taken care.
Okay.
Because this ID comes from the where? Update type model. Am I right?
Okay.
You see
Yes.
here in the razor, this model.id comes from where? This model is tightly coupled with update type model class. Am I right?
Yes.
So this model has ID and name. Am I right?
Yes.
And when you are submitting, do we need to pass the model ID or not?
Yes. We need to submit.
That while submitting, you have to use a route.
Okay. Mhm.
Clear my point?
Yes. Got it. Yep.
Sometimes I miss. Okay, so that is the reason seniors help me. Okay, now come back. Right click. Go quick action. Implement interface. Go here. You see there is an update type model. Now you are going to simply write a logic if update type model equal to null, throw an exception. What is your exception? Update type model is not null, correct? Clear my point? Yes or no? Guys, please say yes or no. Everybody muted. Bora, sleeping, huh? Bora? Bora Vargo. And then once it is not updated, what you need to do? You need to map the object back to the type model object equal to new of type model class. Okay. ID is equal to update model dot ID, comma, name equal to name. You got it? Everybody got it? Now what I need to do, Varsha? After this, what I need to do, Varsha? Varsha,
Save the changes.
this dot underscore type repository dot update of type model, this dot type repository dot save changes. Okay, now you've done that. Now what you need to do in the controller? Type controller here, you simply check your object if date model equal to null. So you basically throw an exception. How you will throw an exception? Can you tell me? Throw new exception of update model, update type model is not null. Okay, this is the best option. And then here, this dot this dot underscore type service dot update type of update type model object. Now what happened? This guy will go and call a type model. Now, before that, do we need to have a model state validation? How we are having a create? Do we need this? Just copy this one. It's a best practice. Okay. Copy. Now go back to your update. Just say this. And then you are going to pass simply view of update type model. That's all. No need to check this validation. This is not at all required. Because you are okay. Now go back, try to run. Just 5 minutes, we'll finish. Now you click on edit Samsung mobile. Submit. Now see, it is checking the model state false, going back to your service, getting the model data from the database, okay, and then update back to the DB, finally returning. Now you see Samsung mobile is updated. Say yes or no. Now I have one more thing you need to do. What you need to do? If I delete all the records, you see it's a blank. This is a good practice or a bad practice? Is it a good practice or a bad practice?
What deleting adequately?
This doesn't have any data.
Yes.
So what do you need to do? You need to update a proper stuff in the index.cshtml. Where is that index.cshtml? Here, before I need to use a for each, I'm going to check at if at model dot count equal to 0. Okay, then else part. Okay, so now what you need to do? You cut this entire for each. Paste here. And then here you simply say tr td. What do you need to do? All span. How many columns? 2, 3, 4 columns. Say 4 column and say no type data available. No types are available. Okay. Now you don't have data in the database, right? So what you will happen? This will print in your place. No brands are available, no types are available. You see. No types are available or not? Say yes or no. Are you getting
Yes.
a value? No types are available. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to slightly apply a CSS saying that div class h1 text hyphen center. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm taking this text, paste, Control A, K, D. Now, save all, run it. Now, this is good. Is it good or not? Go create, just say fridge, create. What? Vivo. Mobile is added. Okay, it was not created. Sorry. Now, fridge type is added. Now go here, change it as ref free G rater. Submit. See, you got the refrigerator. I want to delete it. CRUD is working end to end. End to end CRUD is working or not?
Yes.
This is how you have to build the types and brand. Both are completed.
Yeah.
Now I have one issue. Do I need to navigate from type module to brand module to type module? Is it possible with this design? It is not possible, right?
We need to change the index.html for that, like a menu, right?
We need to build a menu. Am I right?
Yeah.
For building a menu in ASP.NET MVC core, you have a concept called layout.cshtml. You will design layout for only one time. It can apply multiple places. Understand? I will do that by tomorrow. Clear? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.
Sir, can I get this code? Will you be uploading in the GitHub or something?
I won't give any code without you practice.
Okay. And
I
what
won't
about
give this recording, will give it to you. You create on your own, practice it. Okay?
okay, okay, sir. Okay.